one religion, one prophet, one book. Yet, over 1,400 years later, the Muslim world remains deeply divided. What caused the split between Sunni and Shia Muslims? Was it about power, belief, or something deeper, something personal, emotional, and tragically human? To understand this divide, we need to go back, way back, to the very beginning. It all starts with the death of the Prophet Muhammad in 632 CE. His passing left the Muslim community with a question that would define centuries of Islamic history. Who should lead the Muslims now? For some, the answer was simple. The most capable and closest companion should lead. They believed Abu Bakr, the Prophet's trusted friend and father-in-law, was the right choice. These people would later become known as Sunnis. But for others, the answer was just as clear, though very different. They believed leadership wasn't just a matter of political skill or companionship. To them, it was a matter of divine guidance and bloodline. They supported Ali ibn Abi Talib, the Prophet's cousin and son-in-law. They would become the Shia, short for Shiat Ali, meaning the party of Ali. This wasn't just a disagreement, it was the beginning of a deep and complex divide, one that would intensify through political struggles, battles, betrayals, and dynasties. The first four caliphs, known as the Rashidun or rightly guided caliphs, were largely accepted by Sunnis as legitimate leaders. But Shias believed that the caliphate should have passed directly to Ali, skipping over Abu Bakr, Umar, and Uthman. When Ali finally became the fourth caliph, his rule was marked by civil wars and turmoil. Then came the moment that sealed the divide, the Battle of Karbala in 680 CE. Here the Prophet's grandson, Hussein ibn Ali, Ali's son, stood up against the Umayyad Caliph Yazid. Outnumbered and surrounded, Hussein was killed in what many Shia Muslims view not just as a political betrayal, but a spiritual and moral tragedy. His martyrdom remains a defining moment in Shia identity. Over the centuries, this split evolved beyond leadership into differences in religious practices, legal schools, and theology. Sunnis, who make up the majority of Muslims today, emphasize the community's consensus and the sayings of the Prophet through a wide network of hadith. Shias, while also following hadith, place particular importance on the teachings of the Imams, descendants of Ali and Fatima, the Prophet's daughter. Still, despite these differences, both groups share the core tenets of Islam: belief in one God, the Prophet Muhammad, the Quran, prayer. Yet history, politics, and power have often exploited the divide. From the Abbasid and Fatimid caliphates to the Safavid and Ottoman empires, and even into modern-day geopolitics, Sunni-Shia tensions have been fueled not just by theology, but by struggles for control, territory, and legitimacy. So is the Sunni-Shia divide about faith? Or is it more about the very human need to belong, to lead, and to remember? Perhaps the real tragedy is not that the divide exists, but that it has been used again and again to justify division, conflict, and war. The story isn't just about what happened, it's about what we choose to remember and how we choose to heal. If we remember that the roots of Islam are unity, justice, and mercy, then maybe, just maybe, the future doesn't have to repeat the past.